Hello, everybody, and welcome to SnackTube. Our Christmas saga continues. So, today I'm testing a hypothesis that I have, one that I've been thinking about ever since I bought today's item. But first, before we get into the science, let's tell ourselves a wee Christmas joke. I've actually written it down here so I don't forget it this time. So, what happened when Santa went speed dating? He pulled a cracker. Ha 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 ha. And then Mrs. Claus battered his skull in with a candy cane. So today's snack is something I picked up from Iceland. They've got quite a large range of things. Most of it's pretty standard fare, you know, your pigs in blankets, your turkeys, your roast potatoes, you know, all the stuff that you normally would have on a Christmas day. So I wasn't going to review any of that. I didn't see much point in reviewing the kind of normal stuff, the stuff you're going to have anyway. And I'm still full of the cold, so please excuse me. Ooh. Oh, just won't go away. So, I'll show you what I've got. I decided to go for something different, something I've never had before. The theory popped into my head when I saw it. So here it is. These are luxury lobster cocktail hand-cooked crisps. So I'm guessing fancy people have a lobster cocktail on Christmas for their starter, and that's why they've decided to make crisps for them in time for Christmas. Me, personally, I normally would have a prawn cocktail, which is what my mum would always make us for Christmas Day for our starters. Apart from I think my dad, no, not my dad likes seafood. For my youngest brother, I believe, and my mum, who don't like prawns, they would have like an egg cocktail, which is still quite nice, but it's just not as good, is it? So here we go. Pretty straightforward, really. I mean, looking at the packet, you've got no palm oil, which I'm guessing is good. I really need to look up why that's a good thing. Best before the 28th of December 2019, so you'll have these eaten before Christmas Day. So there's 180 grams in this bag. Let's see what the description says. Okay, actually, before I do that, I should probably tell you my hypothesis. Now, these are luxury lobster cocktail hand-cooked crisps. Okay, you don't normally get lobster flavour crisps. However, us folk in the United Kingdom would know full well that you get prawn cocktail crisps. So, I'm guessing that this is just prawn cocktail crisps, but they've put a picture of a lobster on the packet. So, we're going to find that out today. Oh, assuming I can stop my nose from running. It's driving me mad, man. And I really want to get these videos filmed for the Christmas specials. Get all of these filmed and out the way so I don't have to worry about it. But I keep putting it off because my cold keeps getting worse and worse. And right as I feel like, you know what, I've got a bit of a spell here. My nose isn't going. I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling too bad. As soon as I sit down in front of the bloody camera, there it goes. Story of my bloody life. Anyway, lobster cocktail hand-cooked crisps. Lobster cocktail flavour hand-cooked potato crisps. That's it. You know, they're pretty self-explanatory. But let's have a look at the ingredients and see what they say. So potatoes, sunflower oil, which is standard crisp affair, and then cocktail flavour seasoning, lobster cocktail flavour seasoning, which is 6%. So it's got sugar, salt, citric acid, vinegar, acidity regulator, sodium diacetate, that's how you pronounce it, dried cream, soy sauce powder, soya bean extract, maltodextrin, wheat flour, and salt. Okay, flavouring is dried onion, rice flour, paprika, tomato powder, lobster concentrate. And then in brackets it just says crustaceans, which makes me think it could be anything. Any kind of crustacean, i.e. prawns. Yeast extract, and then it's got colour, paprika extract for colour, which I'm guessing will make it pink, much like prawn cocktail crisps. So if we look at our nutritional information, this bag contains approximately 6 servings. It's 180 grams, so that would be 30 grams a serving, which is about typical for a packet of crisps. Per 1/6 of a pack, as consumed, 153 calories, which, yeah, that's fairly ordinary for crisps. They're not overly fatty, they're not overly calorific, which is good. Fat 8.9 grams, 0.9 grams of that saturate. Still not too bad for a packet of crisps. 15.3 grams of carbs, which is just what crisps are, man. Potatoes, all potatoes are just carbs. They're the best kind of carbs as well. 1.6 grams of fibre, 2 grams of protein, and 0.3 grams of salt. I would expect more salt than that on crisps, to be fair, but there you go. And you must store them in a cool, dry place. Once opened, use immediately. I'm not going to sit and eat this whole bag. I seal the bags. I've got these sealy strip things, and you sort of close the bag open and put the strip over, and then I can eat the crisps later. So I do that quite a lot. You didn't need to know that. Oh, and they have a promise about the quality, which a lot of companies do. Iceland have that on the back of most of their stuff, I believe. I've never called the number though. You know, I'd be quite interested to call it and complain. Not with any. I don't really have any real complaints about any of their food. I mean, some of it's shite. But I don't. You know, you get what you pay for. I'm not going to call up and moan about a pound spaghetti and meatballs tasting like rubbish. You know, because it cost £1. And oh my god, this is the worst video ever. I'm just blowing my nose the whole time. I'm trying not to blow my nose and just wipe it so you don't have to hear the horrific sound. Not that the sound of my sniffing is much better. But hopefully by the next video we'll be okay. Or we can at least film for 10 minutes without my nose going mental. This has become the I've got a cold show now. Maybe I need to do another Lemsip video. If you've not seen the Lemsip video, I did a Lemsip video a while back. Maybe I could try the next one, the lemon one. I should do that. Although it doesn't really fit into the Christmas theme. But anyway, let's bust these open, see what they're like. I'm expecting a strong smell of prawn cocktail. So far, my theory is correct. They smell like prawn cocktail. They're a bit redder than prawn cocktail normally are. And they look more like kettle chips than sort of normal sort of Walker's crisps. I'll show you. There you go. Quite bubbly, quite a lot of bubbles. I like that. I like crisps with bubbles in them. They feel quite sturdy, so I think they're going to be quite crunchy, kettley. Luxury crisps tend to be thicker cut, which is how you get them so crunchy. Like Walkers are really, really thin. They break really easily, and they're still nice. Don't get me wrong, but these are more like kettle chips, and I really like kettle chips as well. I guess might as well try them. I'm guessing they're going to taste like prawn cocktails. So here we go. These are Iceland's luxury lobster cocktail hand-cooked crisps. Let's give them the old taste test. I can't remember what I paid for these. It was like £1 or £1.50, something like that. They actually weren't that expensive. No, if this goes to prove anything, it's that I should always trust my own instincts, because those are prawn cocktail flavoured kettle chips. That's exactly what they are. They don't taste any different from prawn cocktail. You know, you can't differentiate between what those taste like and what a prawn cocktail tastes like. I guess on the, when you look at it, lobster and prawns aren't too dissimilar. They're quite similar. Lobster, in fact, I would say in general has, and we're talking about actual lobsters now, not the flavouring, but actual lobsters actually has less flavour than prawns. Prawns are a lot more flavourful, maybe because you get them in smaller bite-sized pieces and you sort of eat them. I would say they taste better than lobster. Controversial opinion maybe, but lobster, you have to add a lot to it for it to actually taste nice. It's got a good texture and it's really, really lovely when you do it properly. But prawns, you can eat prawns like just right out the sea and they taste amazing. Lobster, until you've done something to it, lobster doesn't really taste much. So these, if there was lobster flavour in there, they've added so much to it that it no longer tastes like lobster. It just tastes like artificial prawn. Which is what prawn cocktail crisps taste like. They're lovely, don't get me wrong. They are delicious. They are really, really nice. I personally love prawn cocktail flavour crisps. I mean, they don't taste like prawns per se. They sort of taste more like that seafood sauce that you get and you mix in with prawns. So that's kind of what they taste like, is like seafood sauce. So it's kind of like, I mean, I'm trying to think of an American way of putting it, because I don't think you really get prawn cocktail over in America or in Canada or anything like that. But it's kind of like tomato ketchup flavour crisps, maybe dialed back a wee bit. They're not too far off tomato sauce flavoured crisps. Maybe a bit sweeter, a bit tangier. Less of a vinegary ketchup taste and more of a sweet taste, but still not far off in the taste flavour department. Clearly, calling it a lobster cocktail is just a way to try and make it a Christmas thing or to make it fancy. But it is literally just prawn cocktail. The prawn cocktail flavour kettle chips. They are delicious. They are so good, and I would definitely recommend getting them because they're not that expensive anyway. If you like prawn cocktail and you like kettle chips, you'll love these because these are amazing. And quite frankly, I would buy these again because I really like them. I just think it's a bit pathetic that they have to put that on to sell it. If they told me these are kettle chips but they're prawn cocktail flavour, I'd be like, yes. Okay, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have bought them because I would have went, let's buy the Christmassy ones instead, since I was doing it for these Christmas videos. But there you go. Lobster, calling it a lobster crisp is just to make it pretentious, and when it's just prawn cocktail. It's to make posh wankers think they're posh when they're eating crisps, when, no mate, you're eating crisps, just eat them. They're fucking nice. Ooh, bad language, I do apologise. I'm not going to be able to stop eating these because these are lovely. Well, that's me. This was day 6 of our Christmas special. On day 6, on the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me some prawn cocktail hand-cooked crisps from Iceland's luxury range. Thank you very much for watching. This has actually gone on for a while for my rant and for my snotty nose. So thanks for watching. It's been a long one. Tune in tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you can get notifications, because there's going to be a new video tomorrow for day 7, lucky day 7, and I'm going to be trying another Christmassy thing. I've already bought all the items I need for my 12 days of Christmas spectacular, so everything's all planned. I just need to eat the stuff now and film it for you guys. With the final day will be on Christmas Day. I might not film it until Christmas Eve, just because I want it to be the thing I do on Christmas Eve. You'll understand more when you see it, but it's going to be pretty special. You know, I'm quite looking forward to it. It'll be quite different from anything I've really done on this channel before. I might even end up editing it, like putting it all together, because if I don't, it could be an hour long's worth of me looking like a dick, which, well, I'm sure would be entertaining to some people, but, I mean, that's what most of my videos are anyway, but, yeah, I don't need an hour long, 1 hour long video of me being a prat. Well, I suppose I did that at Halloween. I'm thinking aloud here, but whatever you guys think, let me know in the comments. I will, I've got to stop eating these, man. I'm supposed to be on a diet. I will see you in the next video for day 7 of the Christmas Spectacular. Should be fun. I'll see you then.